Hi, Jan. I wanted to give you a video report of the new heating system that we've installed at the church. And the first and most important thing that I'd like to tell you is thank you from the bottom of my heart. Our entire church thanks you because you were the one that made this project possible for us. And Jan, the heating system now is up and running. And we have begun to understand that it is a greater blessing than we even imagined it would be, because it is helping us save so much money. It is such an incredible benefit to the church. And you were the one that financed it. A few others came along and helped, but you did the lion's share of the project, and so we are so thankful to you. I just pray that the Lord bless you and everything that you put your hand to do, that you would prosper in all things, and that your family and your life would be filled with joy and peace from the Lord. So let me show you what we have done with the seed that you sowed into our church. I'm standing right in front of what I call the boiler room. It's a structure that houses the wood-burning furnace that we purchased for the church. And when we first started with this structure, it was a shipping container. Just a regular metal shipping container. But we insulated it and we covered it with metal siding and a metal roof. Put in a door here, and a ramp and a window. And of course you can see in the background that big tall chrome smokestack. That was really a major part of the project, and we're so thankful and, in a good sense of the word, proud that we have such a wonderful smokestack that's so high. It's very safe. There's no danger of fires being started by sparks flying out of the chimney. Anyway, this is all part of the heating system. So this is the building that houses the furnace. And it is safe, it's warm, it is ideal. Let me show you what's inside. Okay, I'm entering into the boiler room, and you can see that we have some firewood stacked up here in the corner. That's just so that we don't have to run outside every time we need to chuck some firewood into the furnace. Also, we have electricity that's been run in here. Everything is up to code. It's great. Let me go ahead and first of all show you the heart of the system, which of course is the furnace. This is a very large wood-burning furnace. It's large because the church's building is fairly big, and so the size of the building requires a pretty good-sized furnace. And I'll show you real briefly how it works. It's all hooked up to electronics, so it operates pretty much automatically. Of course, we have to put firewood in it, but the fan and everything else is regulated by electronics, which is great, by a little computer. So let me show you the most exciting part, which is where the fire's burning. I just have to do a few things here and open up this hatch. And this, in here, is where the fire's burning. You can't see probably very well because it's dark. The wood has been charred, so they're black, but it's burning merrily away. And absolutely fantastic system. It's a unique furnace because a fan inside of this furnace draws the heat and the gases and so forth down into a chamber here on the bottom, and then that heat is used to heat water, which is then pumped into these holding tanks. Now, these tanks really are the beauty of the system. The furnace itself is wonderful, of course, but the way the system operates is this furnace actually, I'm going to use an electronic term, it charges these two big batteries. Now, of course, they're not really batteries. They're holding tanks, which each are filled with 1,000 liters of water. And so the furnace, it heats the water in these tanks, and they're insulated. So it's like a thermos in a sense. And it holds heat for a very long time. So the furnace heats the water in these tanks, and then the heat from these tanks is transferred to the heating system in the church. And the reason that's important is because as soon as you get the temperature in these tanks to a certain place, all you have to do is just maintain the temperature. And that requires a lot less fuel than if you were just to heat directly from the furnace. So these tanks are marvelous. They really help us. Over here in the corner, I'm just going to direct the camera over here. We've got some tanks sitting down there, the red ones, and then some pumps and electronics. You can see all the pipe, and everything is done simply, but done correctly, professionally, done very well, and the system just works marvelously. We've been heating now for about 2 weeks. No complaints. It works perfectly. And again, it has exceeded our expectations. So this is the main boiler room. Now, let me show you the structure right next door. I'm going to call it a woodshed. I think that's a pretty good description for it. This also was built, this woodshed was built from the ground up. And it's built to specs, so it's built to be ventilated so that the firewood will dry out. And this door opens. Oh, I'm sorry, I guess I must have forgotten to unlock it, but there's just firewood stored in here. So nothing special to look at, honestly, but the thing is that this is a safe place to keep our dry firewood, and you can see how close it is to the boiler room. So it's very simple to carry the firewood from here right into here. They're right next door to each other. Look at these two beautiful structures, Jan. This is what you have done for us. Thank you. Thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. You have sown amazing seed into good soil. And I know that the Lord is faithful to cause those seeds to grow and to cause you to reap a great harvest. So, God bless you. Thank you so much.